channel. Wow. This is a video I've always wanted to do, and thank God I have the stamina and the courage to make the video today. And it's about some things like that people say to other people without even knowing they are being rude. Now, some people know that saying these things could hurt people. Some people know that it's actually rude to say these things, but they do say these things always to people. Like, I would always say that you should always watch what you say and think about what you say before you go ahead to say them. Now, this will help you a lot. If you are the receiving end, how would you feel when they say these things to you? If you know you wouldn't feel right when these things are said to you, then you should not say it to anyone else. Now, sometimes you might just say some things casually without meaning any harm. What about the person at the receiving end? The person might not find it funny at all. This leads us to some things you shouldn't say to people that are hurting, that sounds rude, that you should not voice out to people. The number one on my list is, have you lost weight, or you've grown so fat? Now, when you tell someone that have you lost weight, you are indirectly or you are insinuating that the person was fat, and the person might not find it funny. And you telling someone that, oh, you've grown so fat, the person might not find it cool. So there are better ways you could put such things, like if you won't tell someone that the person is growing so fat without you sounding rude, you can say to the person that, oh, peace of mind looks so good on you. Like, because you never might know if that person really wants to gain that much. Not everybody wants to be thin, so don't, like, you can say peace of mind looks good on you. I think that's just fair. And if you won't tell someone that, oh, you've lost so much weight, without you insinuating that the person used to be fat, you could say something like, oh, you look great. Ah, I wish I had your secrets. And the person will not find it rude. And the person might even go ahead to share their diet secret with you if there be any diets. So learn not to tell people you've grown so fat, or oh, you've reduced so much. It's rude and it could be hurting. Number two thing you shouldn't say to anyone: do you know how much that costs? Or I paid a fortune for that. Wow. You know, some of these things I used to be guilty of some of all these things, you know. But when I came to realize that these things could be hurting, and this thing could make someone feel inferior, like make someone feel that they're not up to your standard, I began to control how I say these things. So never tell someone, do you know how much that costs? Do you want to spoil that? That costs a fortune, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to voice that out to someone. So if you're the type who do that, you could be perceived as a snob, whereas you're not one. I was guilty of this very one, you know. So don't make people feel they are less important. Like, no matter how much anything costs to you, is not as costs as that person you are saying that thing to. So learn not to say such things to people so that they don't feel less important. Huh? The next on my list that you should not voice out to people is, are you still single? Or when are you getting married? For real? For crying out loud, asking a single person these questions insinuates that you're trying to tell the person that, oh, something is wrong with you, that's why you cannot find a partner. Or You are too old to be single. You never might know. The person might just decide not to want to have any relationship, or might just decide to enjoy his or her single life, right? So asking the person when I get married or are you still single sounds rude. Like it's none of your business. Mind your own business. But if you feel you simply want to know what's up, there are better ways that you can say it, like, who is the special man in your life, or who is a special woman in your life? And the person might just come out and say to you whether or not he or she is in a relationship, or, oh, there is nobody there, blah, blah, blah. So don't ask people, when are you getting married? Or, are you still single? It's none of your business. So, the next one on my list, like there are many things you shouldn't say to people, but I'll just be saying them as they come to my head. Like the one I hear often, I'm going to say them. Another thing you shouldn't say to people is, when are you having your baby? You never stillborn? Or, when is your due date? Like, seeing someone is pregnant and when is your due date? Like, what the hell is your business? What's your business? Like, do you know how much hurt you can make someone feel by asking some of all these questions, or like saying some of all these things? Like some things that you wouldn't even think that matters to people, like some certain category of people who are expecting some certain things and they're not forthcoming, and you're not like asking them these questions. Do you know how much hurt that could be to them? Like, you don't know. Don't ask people that. There are people who are married and would not want to have children immediately. Leave them alone. It's not your business. There are people who are married and want to, but the children are not forthcoming. It's not your business. They will come. Don't ask people that. There are times that you could say things, like I said earlier, that you would not know they hurt. Like, I once told someone, when the child was crying and the person was like, come carry this child, and I said, please carry the child, but I'm doing something. When you give birth to your own child, will you not carry your child irrespective of how the child disturbs and all of that? That was hurting. I didn't know when that came out of my mouth, but I said that, and it really hurt the person deeply without me knowing. Now, thank God the person was nice enough to call my attention to this about 3 months after, to say, you remember when you said this, it was really hurting, and gosh, I broke down in tears, and I cried, and I cried, and I truly cried, because I know how much hurt that could be. Like, I know how it feels to be reminded of one situation, right? That's why I said earlier, before you say anything to people, try as much as possible to say that thing in your mind to yourself if you were in a particular situation. And if you feel nice, fine. If you don't, please don't voice it out to people. And if you're trying to come out of this habit of saying things that are rude or hurting to people, and in the process you voice it out without knowing, quickly apologize, right? Quickly apologize and everything will be fine. Like, there are lots and lots of things that we shouldn't say to people that we hear every day. You might have experienced some. So if you have experienced some, do well to share in the comment section. What do you think? If they tell you sounds rude to you or hurting to you, do all to drop it down in the comment section. And I hope this video just really helps someone. Like, I hope this video is really helpful to someone. Let's keep the conversation on in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumb up, because I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys. Bye.